What's up, YouTube? What did I just do? Okay, music just happened to cut out right when I started, or switch to a new song right when I started the video. Today, I'm looking at an old game, a browser-based game. This is the one that, or one of like two old browser-based games, that Loop Odyssey and I don't know how to say this one. It's like Incremental Revolution, maybe? Evolution? So, Increlution. It's a game that these seem to be heavily influenced by, at the very least. Yeah, I've gotten to a point in this game where it's mostly just sitting and waiting for 20 minutes to pass, and then you get to make a couple decisions, and then you wait again, which isn't super exciting to me. I wish that there were some decisions to be made in the early game. And this game does have some decisions, not for a little while, but I like that it's fully automated. So like, there's no wait for 30 minutes, then do an action, then wait for, like, you can let this run for a week. It'll basically do all the things it needs to do in that time. I don't know. It's hard to explain, I guess, exactly what I mean. There's a tutorial. We have to click things. Okay. I haven't played this in forever, but the first thing we need to do, we need to start wandering. So if I hit play and repeat last action on list, and that's it. So we start with 250 mana, which will last us for this many seconds, 5 seconds. So that's it. That's all there is. We're exploring right now. That. And as we explore, more options unlock. So exploration can get to a total of 100. It takes longer and longer to explore the more of it that you've done, but you also get more mana as you go further. Every percentage that you've explored, you find more pots that could be smashed. So right now, we have found, with 5% exploration, 25 pots. If I get to 10% exploration, we'll have found 50 pots. 1 in every 10 pots has some mana in it. Those are lootable pots. And as we smash them, the next loop, we can remember which ones are lootable so that we don't have to smash all 50, basically. So once you have to go through and smash all 50 of them. Right now I'm just waiting for this to say 50. But then after that first time, you will just automatically have 5 of them that you know have the mana and that you can go straight to smashing those. While we're doing that, this game is sailing to the island. We're at 8% explored. The purple bar is how far we are to 9%, and then the bottom bar is how close we are to 100%. Again, this has been a long time since I played this game, but we'll get there. So we need a couple more loops. And I could have started smashing pots already. You don't have to wait until 10%. You could do it at 2% and get your first pot. Okay, so now we can clear the list. We can smash pots. That's the new list. And it tells us how much mana we've used. So now there are 43. And if I do lootable first, we've found 1 that has mana in it. Smash pots costs 50 mana to do it, but it gives you 100 mana back. And it starts to get up my skills. Just like with this game, with its skill system, where there's ones that are just for this loop and then the bottom bar are like permanent ones, this does the same thing. So that bottom bar is the one that I care about right now, really, because that's the permanent one. One thing I'll give, I like that this game just shows it as a simple multiplier. This game, I guess it does. It shows talent multiplier. I don't know. It never feels, and total multiplier. It doesn't feel as clear cut to me. It's also much harder to level these up early. Where this one, they started leveling up really fast. Okay, so I've already found all of my mana, so I'm not doing anything anymore. So now, we have 5 lootable ones. So we do that, and then we wander afterwards. So we use 250 mana to go through 5 of those pots, but we have like 500 mana left. So now I get to explore twice instead of once, basically. And then for 800 mana, I could start meeting people. For 50 mana, we can buy glasses. No, they cost 10 gold. So yeah, you have to meet people. First, you're just trying to get the mana from the pots. Then you get to start meeting people and doing favors, I think, to earn gold. And then you can convert gold into 500 mana, I think, into a bunch of mana. Okay, 10 gold equals 500 mana. 1 gold equals 50 mana. Unlocks at 20% explored, so I'm not even close to that yet. Really, smashing these 5 probably isn't worth the time it takes right now to get 2 explorations, so it would be better to just remove that. And I could just hit restart instead of waiting, but he's already exploring, so just let him explore. So yeah, the beginning part of this feels much, much, much slower than this. But the mid game for this one, right now we're just in Beginnersville. Once you get to like the second and third act, this one really picks up. And the way that you do this beginning part changes based on like how much total stuff you have available. So right now, if I broke open these additional, is it an additional 10 or additional 15? I think it's only 10 more. We would get 1 more that has mana in it. So I think right now, I'm going to go AFK until we get to probably like 30 exploration, which will take a little bit. This game is like an actual idle game, where this game is mostly idle until you get to a certain point, and then it just sits there and waits and does nothing, which kind of bugs me, that it'll go for like 22 minutes and then wait. Like, pick one or the other. I would rather it just be able to go forever, or like let me do stuff right now. Give me some kind of input to be active. Yeah. All right, so we will be back at, I think, 30% explored. Back in a bit. We're back early. I guess I could hit a F11 and full screen it. All right, so explored 20%. That's enough. Which really didn't take all that long. It's going quick enough. Now, I can pick locks, I could buy glasses, I can buy mana. Picking locks lets me earn gold. I'm trying to remember how this works. So there's 20 available. Every 10 houses have gold. Alright. So, we'll remove this. I do want to smash these first. Hold on. Alright, first we're just going to smash the pots. We'll do the lootable ones first so that I have enough mana. Hit play. Alright, so we got up to like 500 mana. Also, you can get bonus seconds. Ooh, I have bonus seconds? Those let it play like 4 times faster. Normally, because you've been letting the game like play for a large amount of time, it will have some bonus seconds built up. I think the playthrough I have on my laptop has like 4 million bonus seconds or something. I don't know, it has a bunch. Because I don't actually play the game too much. Okay, we have like 2 more to explore. We've done it. So now I would like this to say 10. Why is this not going up? Oh, because I have to hit plus. This is moving it up or down on the list. I have to get used to what these mean. I forget what that dot means. Dot means set it to 0. Is that right? Must be. Okay, so we want to get through these 20 locks. And once again, this is the thing where you could leave it to idle for a bit, and you can set this as a specific loadout so that I don't have to keep changing these back. Right now it doesn't matter because the action list is very short, but eventually the action list gets kind of crazy. How much time does it take to pick a lock? 400 mana. 10 of these gives me 500. We start with 250, so I'm not even close to... So I could lower this. So 250, we only need... like 3 of these? Is that right? To be able to pick 1 lock. And I don't want to do the lootable ones first for now. Okay, that is not right. No, this is still from my previous run. So does this have enough time, or did I need to make this 4? I think, yeah, that had enough time, right? 16, should go to 15 next. And eventually, my skills will get up enough that it won't cost 250, it'll cost like just slightly less than that. Speed is up, so we have a multiplier of times 1.2, which is a very small multiplier. But speed only affects this by 10%, so it doesn't have much effect. Early on, these skills don't affect much at all. But they do make it so that you get through these a little bit quicker. Yeah, so mana original 150, mana used 150. Ideally, mana used would be much lower than mana original. Maybe like 399 here? I'm not sure. The next block that I pick will make this middle number go up by 1, which means that we found 1 that has gold in it. 1 house that we can loot. Since we're just repeating the same day over and over, we're exploring a city, we're finding all of the pots in the city. Every 1% that we explore, we find 5 pots, and every 1 out of 10 pots has mana in it. So if we find enough pots, we can eventually find, is it 200 total pots? No, I don't know. We can find 50 that have mana in them. And for the locks, we can find... is it 10? I think 10 locks that are pickable. Which can translate into 100 gold and then 50 times 50. 2,500 mana for this. And gold could be translated into glasses. What do glasses cost? 10 gold for glasses and 50 mana to buy them, which gives you 4 times wander. So then you could wander more quickly, but you used a whole bunch of mana. You used 400 of it to pick the locks, you used 50 of it to get the glasses. So there's kind of like a small trade-off there. unlocked at 22% explored. This one's pretty expensive to do for a while, meeting people. Like, early on, you really do want to get the city explored, get the pots all smashed, get the lots. Okay, so right now, I'm just wasting time. Like, these loops don't do anything because we've already figured out all of the locks. So at this point, I would like... put that up to 10. We pick that one lock. We buy the glasses. Pick another lock. No. Forget that. Buy the mana first. Buy the glasses. Wander. And restart. So now the question is, how much mana do I get to use on exploring, on wandering? So we used 500 on breaking pots. 399, look at that, we saved 1 mana because of our skills. We used 400 picking a lock. So hopefully this one's 398. 397, look at all that we're saving. Okay, I don't think... maybe it's worth it because we're getting like 4 times the experience, but... I don't know if it's worth it at this point to get the glasses to wander. This costs a lot just getting to here, and then I don't have that much mana remaining to actually do the wandering. Okay, what happened there? I'm not even sure. Okay. Oh! These are lootable firsts. They weren't lootable firsts, so that first lock that I picked... So if you don't say lootable first, then when you go up with the amount of explored, you'll start doing the unlooted ones. I understand what happened that last loop. Yeah, so as I explore more, we'll find pots that don't have mana in them. We'll find houses that don't have gold in them. And we don't want to sit there and waste time looping or going through those. Except if I was going to leave this for like 24 hours, then I would just check this off. And it would explore the new pots, do the locks, and wander. And over like 24 hours, I would probably get close to 100% explored, with all the locks found, all the pots smashed, all the good stuff. Probably. I don't actually know that. Because, once again, haven't played this in forever. And we can look at this as a radar chart, too. I think it's easier regular view to just see the numbers and see like, oh, this one has 1 permanent level. This one has 1 permanent level. So perception and speed. And that's it. Really, you want smashing the mana pots to be cheaper. So instead of it costing you 50, you'd like it to cost like 20, because then you gain 80 mana instead of only gaining 50. And it just makes the beginning of the game go way quicker, but it's hard to get that to be cheaper anytime soon. Short of just working on the speed skill. But we'll get things that let us work on the speed skill quicker later. I was gonna say soon, but it's not really soon. So the other option... So let's see, I'm gonna pause before restarting. I want to see how much mana... So, I only get through like 1 exploration thing. That's not very good. Causes Wander to be 4 times as effective for the rest of the loop. So that is good. We get to spend 304 on this. Total mana used 1694. Instead of that, I'm going to get rid of this one, get rid of this one, up this to 2, and see how this does. And of course, if I broke those additional pots, then I would be able to up this to like 11, and it would get me an extra 50 mana, which could be important. Like, if you're just short of being able to get an extra Wander in there, it's worth doing. What happened there? Pause before restart. Oh, I'm trying to open 2 locks and I can't. I don't have enough mana for it yet. So in between those, I have to lower this down. Wow, this game, brutal at the beginning. So I would have to do that. Which isn't that much of a difference, but it uses 100 mana just to buy the mana. So even though you're exchanging 10 gold for 500, you're really exchanging 10 gold for 400. Or 20 gold for 900. So that's where getting a few extra pots would make a big difference, because then I could pick both blocks as one item. But let's see what this Explorer looks like. Not great. But we're getting in more than one exploration. They just don't explore as much. So I get 3 explorations in there instead of 1, but they're 4 times as effective with the glasses. So we're going to put the glasses back. And we get rid of this one. Sounds right. So yeah, before this was just going up by a little bit. I'd like it to go higher. I could start meeting people. They won't let you get away with a simple chat. 800 mana. That's a lot of mana at this point. Like, an entire loop is less than 2,000. Yeah, like 1,700. But did we see how far that jumped? I want to let this get to 24%, then I'll go through and smash. I should let it get to 25%. Alright, I'm going to let this run, let it get to 25%, then I will smash some more pots. Not pick any more locks yet. I let it go to 30%, then we can pick locks too. 30% is just so far away. Alright, back in a bit. I already forgot that I had bonus seconds. So I used some of those so that we could quickly get to 25%. I guess I'll let this loop finish. Alright. Now I might as well let it get to 26. It doesn't matter because we're not going to find an extra pot if I do that. Alright, so we'll clear the list. This loop will keep running right now, so that's fine. And all we really want to do is smash the pots. We don't need the lootables first. That's it. Bonus seconds on. So that's it. We're just smashing those quickly. Now I've got 12 of these I can use, which doesn't seem like it would be a huge difference, but it kind of is. Because with 12 of those, I believe I can pick both locks back to back. Except I still want the glasses. No, we're going to buy the mana and we're going to meet people. That's what we're doing now. will go lootable first, even though I'm not exploring anymore, so I would not expect it to keep finding new pots. We can pause before restart and just... Okay, so I was wrong. I ran out of mana halfway through getting this. Exactly halfway through. Mana used 50, mana original 100. I need 13 pots to be able to pull this off. I should have saved the other loadout. We don't need that much more. Alright, clear the list. Lootable first. Lootable first. We want picklock, picklock. No. Why did I clear the list? I'm stupid. Alright, we want smash pots. I might be able to get one exploration out of this, one more, but I doubt it. Bonus seconds are activated. Let's see. So, I just need one more. So we need to get to 27%. I'll let it go then. Hopefully this exploration, but it's probably one more. Yeah, one more loop. This is a perfect time to just AFK and let the game run for like a couple hours, and it'll explore a bunch. Maybe not to 100%, but it'll explore a good amount. So this time, we're going to save the list. We'll hit 1, save the list. Cool. Clear the list. Smash the pots. Turn that off. Play. We turn this off. Turn it back on. Cool. We've smashed all of the pots. Now, we have 13, which I believe is enough to do that. Buy the mana to meet the people. And we don't really need to repeat the last action because we're only going to be able to complete it once. Lootable first. I guess I'll pause before restart just so that I can inspect what happened. So yeah, we have 205 mana left. We did meet people. What do I have to do here? At 5% people met, we could do a short quest. But a short quest requires 600 mana, and I don't have close to 600 mana left. Train strength, but that costs 2,000 mana. Okay, so really, meeting people isn't going to help me anytime soon. I was hoping they would do something more than that for me. They really don't. Darn. So, at this point, it is just smash pots, pick locks, and wander with the glasses. Ideally, you want to be able to get 2 wanders in. More than that, even. Mana cost is only 250. We should be able to get... No, because one of those lock picks is going towards buying the glasses. That's why we have so little mana. Right. So once it gets to 30%, I'll have 2 pick locks that can go towards buying mana, 1 pick lock that goes to buying glasses, and then a few more pots to smash. That'll be pretty important. So clear the list. Click 1. Click 1. Load the selected list. We'll go with this one. And we'll just restart, because meeting the people doesn't do much for me. I'm at 2%. Not great. Use up these bonus seconds. They're going to go quick, though. And I could put this up to 13 at least. I doubt that makes any difference, and we could repeat the last action. Here, we'll pause just to see. So it's close to being able to go twice, but not quite. Here. Restart. Play. I'm gonna let it pause again now that I put the 13 in there, but I think we're gonna be like a little bit short of getting 2 explorers in there. Just barely. We used 452 out of 500. Okay. So I like that in this game versus the other one, you can keep optimizing it as you go. Don't do that. Just hit play. You don't have to, though. Like, this would explore it all eventually. It's just, it would explore it over twice as efficiently if I could get 2 explorers after spending all of this investment on getting glasses and on getting pots. So as soon as I've explored 30%, then I can get 2 explorers out of this, which lets me go twice as quick. Plus, the longer the loop goes, the more mana, like the more that you're getting these skills up, and they do start to actually matter. It's just right now we can't go long enough. Like, each loop is only lasting, I don't know how many seconds, but not many. Okay, we're at 30% now. So now, we've already saved this list. We just want to clear it, get the pots, get rid of that, restart. And I do also want to pick the locks, which costs 400, and we don't start with 400 mana. So in order to do that, I do need 3 of these, pick a lock. I'm out of bonus seconds. Not cool. That's why you want like 1 million. Just so that the game always runs at 4 times speed. They should have like an option to just be able to buy unlimited. I don't know if this game has like donations or what. I think just because it's a browser-based game, it's just all just free to play. I don't know. I haven't seen anything monetizing it. They should give you an option to permanently have the 4 times speed. It would be nice. Because if you just stop playing for like a couple months and come back to the game, then you have unlimited bonus seconds. And then you just take for granted that it always runs that fast. Okay, now we have 3 locks. We have a bunch of pots. So I can load selected. We can up this to 15. Lootable first. Should be able to get 2 of these and sell the mana. And we'll pause before restart. And I think we'll call that good if it all runs, as this is the first, what may be the only video for this game, but I could keep doing more of it. Like, I would just let this run AFK in between videos so that we're not waiting for exploration to happen, but this game has a lot of depth to it. I didn't put repeat last type. Okay. But we do have 308 mana remaining, which is enough to explore again, because it only costs 247 per exploration. So restart. Play. I didn't have to hit restart, I just had to hit play. Hey, we have bonus seconds, because it was sitting there paused at the end of the run. The bonus seconds are all used up. That's another thing I do really like about this game. While you're sitting there paused at the end of a run or whatever, at least you're getting 0.8 bonus seconds per second that lets you go at 4 times speed. So it's not like you're really wasting time right now, once you have unlimited of those. it's not so much the case. Okay, so we got 2 explorations in. We're not that far off from 3. 3 would be really nice. But to get 3, we basically need another lock, which is at 40%. Like, how many more pots would we need? We need 4 more pots. So as soon as this number says 40, which is a ways away, then that would also get me there. Or if these numbers go up by enough, that would do it too. So yeah, basically that whole time that I was sitting there paused, we got bonus seconds at least. I think for an older browser game, I think this game was really unique for an idle game. And the only problem is it's way too complicated to try and figure out. There aren't a lot of instructions. Yeah. Figuring out like, oh, I need to explore so that I can find pots to smash so that I can use those pots to be able to buy glasses so that I can explore more efficiently. Like, oh, that's a lot to ask from the amount that I didn't actually read the tutorial, but whatever the text said, it wasn't enough. What do stats do? Short runs seem better. For early game and current balance, as your run gets longer and you accrue talent and soul stones, they become more useful. I don't know if I completely agree with that, but maybe. What should my first goal be? Start wandering until you have ways of getting mana back, and then try and find some combat training, which gives you a permanent boost, and then try fighting monsters. That's not the most helpful tutorial. I like that not a ton of reading, but I could see how this one would be tough to get into. I'm not even sure how I first figured it all out. Just letting it run for too long, I think, not knowing what was going on. I'm not even sure, honestly. Plus, I've played way too many of these stupid browser-based idle games. There are a couple more like this, but this one is very unique. The other ones don't feel like they have as many, like, interesting choices and abilities to optimize what you're doing, like, as you explore more and as you do more. Yeah, eventually you'll get to explored 100%, 100% people met, and then a few other things. You'll optimize all of your stuff, you'll do quests, then you'll get to move on to a different area, but that's a ways away. So yeah, this does it for what might be my only video. This game is also stuck. So this one just sits and runs for 16 minutes until I come and click a button, until I've done this 10 times. Yeah. This gameplay is not nearly as engaging to me. It's okay. It looks really nice, and it's way easier to jump into this game. But I would like, at the point I'm at now in this game, I would like its complexity to be at least equal to this game at the start. The start of this game doesn't have to be this complicated, but by like the middle, I want some decision making. And I guess I'm about to get some decision making, but it's not complicated decisions. It's way too simple. Yeah, that's my thoughts. I don't know. If you guys would like to check out Idle Loops, I'll have a link for it. If anybody's interested in watching more, I'm happy to do a playthrough of this. I like this game, and I haven't played it in forever. But I guess we'll just go off of whatever feedback I get. Alright, thanks for watching. Have a good one.